finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip, I'm in space. Running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. First week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have realized competitiveness that you go to them early and often.
The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. They're rolling that right. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. Still. 52 Blues. Fight 6.
Now Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Come on, 38. Right,
Loss of
right.
2 brings up second down at
Red,
the 31-yard line.
Strike. Good clock. 10.
Here's Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Down. Red, 38. Blue striker.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Here we go. Steal, black.
Let's go, let's get that touch.
Slide blue. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Commanders nothing. Brandon McManus picking off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Looking to put a drive together.
Front ball leading. Here we go. Set. 60 vices. 60 vices. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
Well, this defense for the Commanders was terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Right, 45, right.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Set, pause, red. Red, 38. Ultra. Green jack. Ready?
Love. This is caught.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Jacobs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide as well. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were winners in season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. That is caught. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels.
Got a man, it's Brown. And outbounds right around the 20.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6. To throw is Daniels. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Daniels looking to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels
checks this one down to Robinson.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. they stop him. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down and a yard.
Come on, set. Green jack, black, on red. Steel, black, on red.
Working out of the gun. Love. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, Warriors 70. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
6, mega, huge, yellow. Black shot. Red cycle.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Set, ready. Red 38. Green jack.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Red. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Blue striker. White. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
19 seconds. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And a dump off here to Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brings up second down at the Packers' 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Will go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
4-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Ultra, blue striker. Eagle blue.
Now Love. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard.
He returns it right back to Samuel.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Come on. 19, 50.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Throwing now is Daniels.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Daniels. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Check view. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Love. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now third down and very long.
Smash, smash. Edo blue. Smash, red, light blue. Black chop. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Into space at the 45. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Black 40. Red, cycle, blue, striker. Claws, red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Love now. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. To the air again. Love. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
The Commanders' 23-yard line.
Smash. Hey, check mega. Black chop. Steel, black, Edo blue. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Yellow, 43. Smash, red, claws, red. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A Good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, characters, not even good actors. Let's go be the out. Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twisted, your girl's a hole. Broke, it ain't yours.
Ready.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
That's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Next to score is 21. Commanders 10.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown on the go. And we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Daniels looking to throw.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau.
It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Now Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Play action, now it's Daniels.
Steps away. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Flush to his right.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Claude Ray. White. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
52 Blue.
Now Love.
Quick slant to Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Red, 30 XQ, yellow. Steel, black.
Again, it's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2nd and 7.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Blue, striker.
Back to throw. Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Blue, 32. 43 rail. Ready.
One more time with Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. who's going to make the stand here. Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by McManus is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
He's back to throw.
This is Robinson. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they use your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Riot.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got McLaurin. And he will have the conversion on 4th down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Press all 80. 60 Maverick. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.